Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill,
This frame.
California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the Badgers head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back
goes. The Golden Bears headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Joseph. He's going to go for a big one. And he went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man. And I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the big fella. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Joseph. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Again, it's Joseph. Buying time to his right. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
This offense has it with really good field position. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throwing Sangapolatelli. He's got it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Bears! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Throwing Joseph. Looking long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off... bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Was to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
From the gun on third down, Joseph. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cal. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
The Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Motion from the back. Right back to the well. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another first down.
I mean, it's just crazy, the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
And the Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Joseph spits it out to the back. Got his man.
Hey, listen, I'm going to look across the board if I'm a quarterback, and I'm going to find my matchups, and I got man-to-man, and I got a corner route. I throw that thing towards the sideline, let my receiver do the rest, and he does. Goes up and catches the football while he's being guarded and contested. That's a tough catch.
Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Joseph. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Brooks. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Badgers have it with a 1st and goal. Throwing Joseph. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Trying to march in. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? From the gun, wants to pass. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Badger.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Sends it back in motion. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. JKS. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Hendricks. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying out to the left. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
Still looking. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Hand it to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team. But this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Making the adjustment. Tonga Politelli, play action. Rolls right. He throws into the middle of the field. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
And he made the extra point without problem. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Joseph trying to burn this defensive back. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. First play of this drive. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Give to the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Golden Bear. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football.
Turning on the Jets. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. There he goes. Touchdown, Badgers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. They may want to start using this guy on offense.
And the extra point was good. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Changing the routes with his receivers. Let him go. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Long way to go on second down. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Golden Bears are marching down the field. Again, it's Songopolatelli. Out wide right, it's Perry. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Rolled his way into the end zone. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing Joseph. Finds his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And the Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Working the ground game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Joseph. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Third and long coming up. Cal will use its final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. 4th down, Joseph. Going for the big play. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make a play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. All by himself down the middle. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Number 7.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Sangapolatelli makes the grab. It's Thomas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
You cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hands. Yeah, those are killers. So hard to make big plays. Man, you can't give those up.
Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Hendricks. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Again, it's Sangapolatelli. Back's looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cal. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Throwing Joseph. Stepping to the right. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And it's no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 16, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Wildcats coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. And off from the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field, but the run game has not been the problem today.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Joseph. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive. And I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
Joseph from the gun on third down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got an alley. He's past the marker. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
The defense has just not had an answer for this tight end. Forget catching the ball, running the football. That now his second rushing touchdown of the game. This time they go option. They have him as the pitch man. Nobody there to account for him, and he scores an easy 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. From the gun. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions. They got to get something going. Get some good mojo. Get everybody believing again and settle their quarterback down.
Rides to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, what a move. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Trying to move them on the counter. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Throwing Joseph. Left side is Kearney. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
2nd down, gonna throw it. timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun on third down, Joseph. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's thrown another interception. Trying to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll give it to him again. Hard running there. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Pulls it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Turning it on inside the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There's a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Ready. Blue 30. Ready to go.
JKS escapes the pressure to his right. Fires into the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Joseph. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just...
And, guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli firmly in control of this game. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The offense set for a 1st down play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. And that is how we will wrap this one up.